Hello everybody, so I am actually going to talk while I'm planning today. This was last week. I really love how this turned out. I didn't do like my usual, like put the checklist, the full boxes, and then the little things or like extra stuff on the bottom. I did like a daily type of thing, or I just kind of fit stuff in where it could go. And yeah, I really like how this turned out. I think it's really cute, and I like how I did the deco up at the top. And so this week is the 19th through the 25th, and I'm once again using a printable kit because honestly haven't had the money to buy kits off of Etsy. And so this kit is from PaperCrownPlanner, and the reason why I chose this very tropical kit, and I love this girl, is because I am going to a planner meetup, and like the theme for my table is very tropical and fruity, and there's like little limes and grapefruit, I guess, pineapples, little martini glasses with lime wedges, and I just really loved how she did this kit. And PaperCrownPlanner, she also has a shop that's not a printable shop, it's a already printed and shipped to you shop. So I think that's really cool, and I just really liked her printable kit that she had. So I'm going to be using this, and I'm probably going to be using a lot more of her printable kits because they are absolutely gorgeous, and they're only like a couple bucks, and if I can print them off myself, it's going to be a lot cheaper than buying them from her already printed shop. I'm just checking because my camera has been known to shut off recently. Well, it's not a camera, it's a phone, but alright. So I think I'm going to do a more traditional style this week because last week I kind of had to really plan out every single day, and this week I kind of just want it to be more casual. So we're going to start off with the bottom washi, and I love this bottom washi. I'm kind of just putting it in the middle this week. Oops. I've never, hopefully the audio comes out okay. If it doesn't, then I'll probably just end up doing a voiceover. But I really like just talking to the camera instead of like voicing over, because then it's not as sped up. Like I don't have to speed it up all the way or anything. Hopefully this doesn't take forever, because usually Plan With Me's take really long for me to film because I kind of like taking my time with planning. And right now it feels like friggin' 80 degrees in my room, even though I have the fan on, the air conditioning is on. Just putting down all of my dates. Hopefully I don't have to white out anything because these look pretty dark already. The date covers do. And I really like these square ones with the square boxes because you can like line it up perfectly. Whereas with mine, they're little flags, and like with my kits from my shop. And you can still line it up pretty perfectly. But these ones are nice because you can like line it up exactly. And then 25. Oh, do we have like little flags for the corners? There's these flags. But I don't think so. So I'm just gonna make some out of washi, maybe. Yeah, I could do that. Just gonna use this. Nah, I am not going to use this one. I'm going to use this pink one. I'm just gonna fold it on one side and cut a little bit off just so I know it'll fit. And then flip it over to the other side and do the same thing. I'm really hoping my phone is recording right now. For some reason it's been shutting off, and I think it's because like my phone memory has gotten pretty full, but at the same time, like I don't have an outrageous amount of stuff on my phone, so I don't know what that's about. I think I actually saw this kit, well, not this kit, but this shop from the Planner Sophisticate. I feel like she, wait, was it the Planner Sophisticate or like J Crew or Jessica or whatever her name is on, I don't know how to say her name on YouTube. Like, is it JK Rue? Is it JKRUU? Is it J Crew, like the store, but just spelt differently? Is it just her name? Like, I don't know what it is. Okay, good. It is still recording, so that is good. Now, since I put down my flags, also, I just have a poster board like on my floor and I'm like sitting on it, so that's why it like moves sometimes. And I've been having some real issues with my silhouette recently ever since I switched to the new software. I ended up switching back because it was messing with my silhouette files to where it wasn't cutting any of my designs, and I moved down my registration marks quite a bit, like all the way. And I know that once you do that, you kind of have the risk of your silhouette not registering and everything. But I've never really had an issue because I use a flashlight to kind of get it to pick up the registration marks now. And I've never really had an issue with that. But ever since I downloaded the new software, like with the new 4.0 software, it wasn't registering any of my registration marks. So then I switched back and everything was fine, other than the fact that it's not sending my cut settings to my silhouette, which is really weird. Like, I've never had this issue before. And I think the new software, because it corrupted one of my character stickers, it corrupted all of the files when I switched it to the new software. So now, like on the old software, it's not picking up any of the cut lines because I used red cut lines. And it's not picking up any of the cut line colors. And when I called the silhouette lady, she said, or like the silhouette helpline, it was a lady that answered. She said that that's been a very common problem with the new software. When people switch back to the old software, it's like corrupting their silhouette cut files, which I think is dumb. Like, you should be able to switch between the softwares. And she said that that's how she feels, and she was like going to tell her manager about it, because that's not really fair if you're having issues with the new software and you switch back to the old, and then you're like, all of your files are corrupted and you have to redo all of them. Sorry if the lighting changes, but I only use natural lighting, so that's why it would. And I'm going to put I don't have any glitter headers this week. A lot of her kits do come with glitter headers, but this one just happened to not have any, which I'm okay with because I've used glitter headers for the past like 2 or 3 weeks, so it's nice to get a little break. I really loved doing last week the way I did, but I feel like, I don't know, it takes so much more time because with how I do this stuff, I just put in like a checklist and I don't really have to think about it. Like, I don't have to do much pre-planning other than like the days that I work and stuff. Oh, also, speaking about work, she has these cute little work stickers, and I know there's only 5, but like most people only work 5 days out of the week. So I don't work that much. I think I worked 2 days this week, but I did work on Sunday, like this past Sunday, so kind of 3 days this week, because like for my work it goes Sunday to Saturday, not Monday to Sunday. I think that's with every work. But I get so out of breath talking. Maybe I talk too fast? I don't know. I always talk too fast though. So if any of you guys have bought any of my kits, I want to know what you guys think about them. I am taking away, I used to round the edges of all of my sheets, but the reason why I'm stopping that is because they kind of, it's not a perfect cut edge, because I used just like a corner rounder, like a memory keeper corner rounder. And I tried using a Fiskars one, and I don't really like it. I don't really think it does. It doesn't even have a catching thing for all the paper scraps, which My Memory Keeper one does. And I don't like that one, which I just bought for like, it wasn't that expensive. I think it was like $4 because Joanne had like a super great deal. I think it was 40% off. It was like literally every paper crafting supply. I don't go to Joann's that much, but I need to start going there more. And so since it's not like a perfect edge, and I don't use my silhouette to cut just because I only have one silhouette, and like I tried doing it and it messes with too many different cut settings, and I just don't like doing it. I'd rather just cut everything by hand. Maybe if I get more silhouettes so that I could have one that's just for cutting like around, cutting out the pages, and then one's actually for cutting out the stickers. And then maybe I would do it, but then you still have to mix. I just don't like it. And I hate how like the headers, sometimes they go down straight. Wow, that header is really crooked. Let's fix that. And if you ever get stickers from my shop, just a little hint here, they are not very removable. They're just regular matte. They're not removable matte. But I always thought that matte stickers, and like everybody in the planner community, or like sticker shop owner community, just checking to make sure it's still recording once again. I'm a little bit paranoid, but I don't want it to like stop recording, because that's like the most annoying thing with Plan With Me is when they're like, oh, my camera stopped recording, sorry guys. It's like, I know that's not your fault, but it's still really annoying. Get a better camera. That's what I always think. But like, there's always stop for like overheating issues, or like usually I know that cameras can just like stop for no reason. But like, I've never heard of that before. Like with the good Canon cameras, and I looked up the like, what would it be? Sony? One of the cameras that one of the girls said that she had, and it's like close to the Canon Mark II, is that what it's called? Like the vlogging Canon camera. And it's close in price to that, and I've never heard of, like, I know Canon isn't really, they don't really make durable cameras, but I think that's the same with all camera companies. All companies in general. Nothing's really that durable. They want you to keep buying more. But I've never heard of that camera overheating, so I don't get why people buy that other camera if it's known to overheat a lot. But I don't know. Who am I to talk, because all I use is my phone. I do have a camera, but it was only like $200, I think, or maybe $180. And I think I've used it once, which is really sad because I asked for it for Christmas one year. But the issue is, right after I got that camera, I ended up getting a better phone. And so the phone takes way better pictures and videos than that camera does. So, is putting down like all of this basic stuff just really relaxing to anybody? Because I love doing this. Oh, there's not like a, do I put the girl up there? Well, I want to put the pineapple one, because my theme's kind of pineapple, kind of just like summer fruit, but the meetup is on Saturday, and I was supposed to go to a CCW class on Sunday, but I decided not to do that because I'd rather buy like filming lights, which the class itself is $75. Filming lights are $76, so I think I'm going to end up doing that instead. And I haven't really practiced shooting, and I don't want to be like one of those ladies that, like those middle-aged women that go to get their CCW because they don't want to like get robbed or something, and they don't know what they're doing when they go to shoot. I have no idea where I want to put these boxes. I think I like that. I'm just gonna put this one here. Okay. And then I'll put another, do I put a white one or a, no, I'm gonna do blue. Why is this so difficult? Let's do this blue. That blue. What one am I going to put over there? This white one? No, I want this white one here. Oh, this isn't gonna peel up very well, I don't think. That wasn't that bad to peel up. Just do that. And then I want to put the blue one on this side. Let's do here. And a pink one right here. Oh gosh. Oops. This, I really hate these spiral bound planners. I think next year I am going to switch to a, well, first of all, I think I'm going to be switching to a recollections planner. I'll probably check those out when I go to Michael's. My Michael's, for some reason, has all of their planners on back order right now. Like, in all of Ohio, I've heard. At least that's what they told me. Which I don't believe that, because I've seen Ohio Facebook groups, and some of the women there have planners, and I think they got them from the Fair Lawn Michael's. I go to the Strongsville Michael's usually. And so I'm going to have to drive out there one day probably. But they said that at the latest, they'll have all of the planners in on the 23rd, which is this Friday. But I'm going there today. Oh, look, it's gonna get super sunny in a second. Cool. I mean, at least it got sunny. Alright, I'm gonna put the little things headers down, and then I'm gonna go and do the sidebar. I don't like filming out in my living room, so I film in my room, and I just have this like side window, so I'm like in one little corner of my room to oh, and it's gone because there's a big tree right in front of my window. So sorry if this is annoying, but I usually add some like brightness, and I know it makes it blurrier when I add brightness in iMovie, but I do it anyways because it makes things brighter, obviously. I don't know why it does that though. It's probably because it's not, like when you film on a bad camera and bad lighting, it gets all grainy and such. I tried to do a cleaning weekly tracker because I don't really use the weekly tracker. Like, I'll do workouts and then I won't do any workouts all week, and then I'll do dinners, and like my dinners vary so much throughout the week that, or sometimes it's like the exact same thing for 3 days, and I don't know. I just don't really care to mark it. And last week I tried a cleaning one, which I did. I only did laundry on Monday. That's the only cleaning I did because I had a pretty busy week last week with work and Etsy and such. But I think I'm going to try it again this week because I really need to do like weekly cleaning. Oh my gosh, I love how the sun keeps going in and out. Ohio, yesterday, it downpoured, and I had to pick my boyfriend's parents up from the airport. And if you guys have never driven yourselves to an airport, then you don't understand how insane it is there. But, like, people in cities are very rude. And I could not get over, and it's, like, literally downpouring. Like, you take one step out of the car, and you're drenched. And his mom and dad had to like book it out to the car. And I felt so bad, but I mean, I couldn't do anything about that, so. Oh my gosh, her like what are those, like little icon and That me time one is so cute. I love the date night one, but we don't really go on date nights. And the Netflix binge, I wonder what kind of font that is, because that is really pretty font. Gotta make sure it's still recording, even though I cleared a whole bunch. Yep, and it looks like we're at the 20-minute mark, which is exciting. My plan with me's are always super long, so I really hate how like solid colors look on top of each other when they're like this different, like yellow and green. Ugh. I really don't like yellow to begin with, and after I do this little plan with me, I have to go grocery shopping, which I'm not super excited about, but I never know what to put in this little spot because I don't use, like, that's all I use is 2 habit trackers. I could probably do with more habit trackers, but usually there's only 2 in a kit, and I use like 1 weekly checklist, so I don't know. If I have more washi at the end of the week. Do I have like deco in this kit at all? No, I don't. All right, let's put down this gorgeous, solid weekend banner. Like so. Ooh, I like how she does the ends. That's really cute. I like it. And then she has, all right, let's go day by day now. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. So today, so far, I have shipped orders, printed and cut orders, and I washed laundry, put it in the dryer. I'm about to take it out of the dryer after this. I'm gonna take this plan sticker. Wait, do I want to use this today? No. I'm going to use that when I do the meetup little section. Oh, let's use this little camera, even though I don't use a camera. Okay, so film, edit, and upload plan with me. Take and edit thumbnail. Today was weigh-in day. Let's see what we can use for that. Let's use one of these little boxes. These are cute. These are really cute. Okay, so we've got weigh-in day. I really need some like little scales or something. I want to make those, but I keep forgetting to. I'm trying to think. Do I want to put this up at the top? Or do I want to like have its own section? All right, so I did that. for filming, editing, and uploading. And then I'll put the thumbnail stuff up at the top in the checklist. And then I'm going to take this blue grocery bag because I need to go grocery shopping today. So I'm just going to put that right there. If I lift this up, is it going to tear off the ink? No. Let's put this on this side then, actually. I kind of like that better. All right, so that day is done. Do I even have a pen near me? Oh, I need to get a pen. Hold on 1 second. But I do have a pen. Oh, it was literally right next to me. All right, and I'm going to fill it out at the end, I think, as of right now. So, for the weigh-in day though, I am actually going to use one of these little Kinachi girls. It says this is not good. I mean, I didn't like overeat or anything this past week. I actually lost a pound. So, but they're just cute, and I don't really overeat that often, which is a good thing. You know, I kind of want to have a date night tonight, but I don't really think that that big of a sticker is needed. I think we're just gonna, oh, I want to get sushi. And like my sushi isn't really that exciting because it's just like, but I might not. So I'll probably put that in later if we decide to get sushi. But aren't these so cute? They're from Alan's Creations. I just recently like got an order from her, and I love her stickers. We did like a shop swap, so those are super cute. Now on to Tuesday. Me and my boyfriend are gonna go to ninjutsu. I don't actually know if I'm gonna go this time, but if I do, just because I think he's staying home that night, and I don't really want to drive all the way out there. It's like an hour away from my house just to have to drive back home. So it would be nice if his parents let me sleep over, but that's a different story. A whole different other story. A whole different other story. Did you know that? It's a whole different other story. So we've got ninjutsu. It is payday for Etsy. And I love her little thing stickers. They're adorable. With the little, like, I don't know if I'm holding this in frame, but there's like a little line. She has just like really cute little touches to her kits, and I love it. There's this one like, it's like a Paris-y kit. I don't really know what to call it, but it is adorable, and like I need it. Yeah. I just need it. And then I have a bill due. I have my Chase bill, which I'm going to put up here so it's not too busy down there. And that's all I have for today. I will fill in the checklist later. And then the next day, all I have written down is that I work. This week, I am working a very minimal amount, and I am not exactly happy about that. I know that like my job, they can only give out as many hours as they're allowed to. They're like budgeted to. But like, he's really cut down a lot of people's hours, and a lot of people are upset about it, including me. But I'm not gonna like complain or anything, because I mean, if I really need hours that bad, I would just get a second job, right? Which I do kind of have a second job because I run an Etsy shop, and that takes up a lot of my days off, and filming videos, even though I only do one video a week for right now. I'm just gonna put this work sticker down. I work 3 to 9 once again on Friday. Oh gosh, that is not good. Oh, I hate like poking. If I go to Michael's today, I kind of want to get some scrap of paper. I really want to start bullet journaling. I posted like a little picture to my Insta story, and It was like a bullet journaling spread that I just did in my hand lettering book. What am I doing? I need to put down a payday sticker. Payday sticker because it's payday for my job. I really want to, I'm like all over the place right now, but I really want to see Wonder Woman, like really bad. And so maybe me and my boyfriend will do that tonight. Payday. Then I will write it in right there. And what else do I do on Thursday? I have another bill due. So I'll take this gross looking green color. I don't mind covering up these full boxes because they're kind of just like patterned. They're not pretty. I mean, they're pretty, but they're not, what would it be? Like, oh, I love this kit. Just like laying it out like that. It looks so like fresh and I just love it. Like with this kit, there's like items, I guess, or like little, what would it be called? I just hit the tripod. I hope that didn't screw with anything. I don't know what that's called, but these are just patterns. They're not like, they don't have anything overlaid on top of them. And so I have a bill due, and then I need to take out some money for, because I do like a little bit of a cash envelope system, not completely though, because I can't live with having no money in my bank account. I don't know how people do that. I don't know how they just save all of their money for certain expenses, but I don't make enough to do that, I don't think. So I just take cash out for certain things, like my cell phone and my groceries, so I don't overspend on my groceries, and I always have to take money out for my cell phone to give it to my mom. And that's it for Thursday. For Friday, I am going to be bringing some cupcakes. I'm bringing some cupcakes with me for the planner meetup since I am one of the table sponsors. So then I can use, or what am I saying? I don't even know what I'm saying half the time. So then I can just kind of make cupcakes for everybody. I think that's a cute little idea. And these are old mixers. I think I have updated ones on my shop, but probably not. I have a lot of like reformatting and everything to do. These are gigantic though. I don't, a half box, because that's probably gonna take up, you guys don't know this about me, but I used to be really big into baking, and then I gained weight and like didn't want the temptation around me all the time. But I still really enjoy baking, and I make some bomb cupcakes. I'm gonna be making Vanilla Bean from the, what is the book called? It's those women that like DC cupcakes. Oh, I think it's called the Cupcake Diaries or something like that. And I use their Vanilla Bean cupcake. It's like a wedding cupcake recipe. And then Yolanda Gamp, is that her name? That sounds wrong. That last name sounds wrong. I know the first name is right. But how to cake it, she makes the best Italian meringue buttercream. And I use her recipe. And I promise you, nobody can beat that recipe. I always tell people, yeah, I'll try your cupcake, but it's not going to be better than the Italian meringue buttercream frosting that I do. I am very confident in myself, as you can see, just with that frosting. I know that other people could probably beat my cupcakes, but my cupcakes are still pretty good. And then I already put the work sticker down, so that's all I have for Friday. And then Saturday is literally all day going to be the meetup. So, let's do the yellow half box. I am so excited, but also nervous because I'm a very shy person. And I'm going to this by myself because I don't really have like planner friends. Oh, I did not even notice. Oh my gosh, there's a scale. There is a scale little icon. I didn't even see all those icons down there. Well, I can't use that now, but yeah. I didn't see that before. So let's use that planner for this day. So cute to mark that. And I have to go early. So I'm gonna put a coffee sticker down. Just with a little flag like that. That's pretty cute. And what else do I want to do? Do I want to paint my nails the day before? I don't know. But that's all I'm doing on Saturday. And then Sunday, I don't think I have anything planned. Because I was going to go to the CCW class. I'll probably order those lights on Sunday, but that's it. So here's the spread that I have so far. And I do want to work out, so maybe I'll put that in here. Do we have, I know we have these little running shoes. Let's use a little workout header. And maybe I'll just do this 3-heart checklist. And I'll just put some washi down in between to take up some space. I hope you guys can hear me too, because I talk kind of quietly. I'm trying to like talk louder, but I also don't want everybody in my house to hear me. I still have to like plan out my grocery trip. I've made a grocery list, but I kind of don't want to do some of the recipes that I chose, just because when I plan too much out, when I plan out too much, like, it makes me less motivated to do things. These are so cute. I'm gonna try and get a close up. I don't know if you can even see that, but these are adorable shoes. I'm just gonna put one right there. And I think this turned out super cute. That fit like perfect.